Yeah, I'm just trying to recount.
Okay, we just have a couple of things. Of course, I have no idea who made some of these motions. Here's Joni. There were a couple changes that I thought were probably significant enough to revote them, because I'm a little fussy, we're fussy, but anyway. So Article 8, at the second to last line, I believe before it said to deter rubbings, and now it says to deter stone damage. So I think that we should revote that, just to have that vote. Of course, it'll probably change our complete vote count, but that's all right.
Article 8.
Does anybody know what the vote was before?
900.
9-0.
Oh, then anybody can make the motion for reconsideration. Is there a motion for reconsideration?
Motion to reconsider Article
8.
8.
I'll second.
Jared? All in favor of reconsidering? Opposed? Okay, that's 8-0. Okay, is there a motion to approve as written with that new wording?
I'll move to approve as written. Article 8.
Is there a second?
Second.
Jared.
Jared? Any discussion? I don't think it changes the meeting all that much, but it did say rubbings before, or whatever. I forget what it said exactly. It says stone damage now. So all in favor? That's 8-0. I'm not sure we're going to change that vote in the book, though.
Could do it right here.
You could do it, though.
Yeah, in fact, if you don't mind, I will.
So, hang on just a sec, because I have to take minutes.
Oh, that's right, you do.
So I reconsidered. Who seconded?
Jared,
Jared.
And that was Article 8. And then who moved it?
Karen,
Karen.
and Jared. And they were votes were 8-0. Yes, I forgot you're taking minutes, too, tonight.
Okay. Okay.
We should have finished last week. Joanne's on vacation.
Changing the book.
Yes. Okay, the next one is Article 35, which is the Disability Commission, where they added a number for the commission. When we voted, it was just to establish a commission on disability. Now it's to establish a 5-member commission on disability. And what was that vote?
That vote was 7-0-0.
Okay. Your motion to reconsider, Article 35? I don't know who was missing.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do we know who's missing?
No problem.
I don't think I was here for that. Was I?
I think I was. I'll make a motion to reconsider. I was.
Okay. Is there a second?
Assuming I was here, I'll second it, sure.
I think that you were here.
For Article 35?
Yeah, I think you were here. I'm just remembering the sequence of what we did and when you were, I remember when you were gone. Okay, all in favor of reconsideration?
I don't know.
8-0.
I missed one meeting. I can't remember if it was that one or not.
All right, is there a motion to, can't even think of the words. To
A
vote
mo-
on Article 35.
I'll motion to recommend town meeting Article
Recommend, thank
35
you.
as written.
I'm very tired here now. Hey, Jared, is there a second?
I'll second.
Jim? Any discussion? So I believe the statute says that it could be 5 to 13 members. Remember that? Yes. So they chose 5, which is, given the trouble we sometimes have getting people on committees, this probably was a good choice, so. That was the thought? Yeah. I think we had heard that, yes. So any discussion? All in favor? 8-0. And the last one is Article 41, which I wish Kevin would come, is on the bylaw, on the public marijuana consumption bylaw, which, as you recall, there was a motion to approve, and it failed 4-4-1, and then we adjourned without, and as we left, a couple of us said, oh, we really needed another motion, because it's as if there is no motion. So we need to have some motion, whether it's try and pass it again or no
I
action.
just wanted to ask Larry's opinion on that. Because it didn't pass, That's not considered to be a no action. We have to literally vote that.
Yes,
I just wanted to
yeah.
confirm that.
I think a couple of us were in the elevator talking about that on the way out and remembered that. So,
I'll make a motion that we take no action on Article.
Well, hang on. I think had we done it that night, assuming nobody changed their opinion, that motion would have gone 4-4-1, and we still would be in a deadlock there. I'm assuming nobody would have changed their mind the other way.
well, I don't know about that. 'Cause then you'd just be going to do no action.
And so we sort of left it with, this was a toss-up, kind of hard to really tell one way or the other. And I thought that vote would send a nice message to town meeting of something you guys should have a discussion and decide what works best.
I can tell you that this has happened on one occasion that I can recall where there was a deadlock. And I don't think anybody except possibly the moderator will know what he would do in this instance if the 4-4-1 were to stand. But I will tell you what he did the last time. In the town meeting, on the floor, he said to the Finance Committee, "You've had months to reach a decision and you haven't. Therefore, even though you're supposed to reach a decision, you didn't, and everybody else will speak before you do."
Yes, he did do that at
Sure
least
did.
once.
I'm
possibly.
not predicting that that's what he'll do. I am telling you what he has done. So I understand
Yep.
the thrust of what you're saying, but that, I guarantee, that thrust, regardless what the moderator may or may not do, will be lost because it's a nuance, and things are done on a gross, not a fine level.
But I don't know, so I'm not so sure that's a bad place to be, because had it gone, someone had followed a motion to take no action, we still stuck with our positions, went 4-4-1, we didn't have a recommendation coming out of here. in
But
which
now
case
you're free to make a motion to approve it as written. You're free to do that right now.
Well, we have a
We
motion
could.
of no action. Is there a second?
Second.
And now you can talk.
So I think we're going to end up in I was just saying, I don't know if that's a bad thing. That was one that we couldn't reach a decision on, that probably warranted discussion and by others versus, the Finance Committee being the one that goes from there. And now we're down one member, so I think, just because one member, or we're meeting later, one member's off, it may slant, whether it's for or against. I can't remember which for were on which side. We're going to end up in a different spot tonight, I think solely because of the attendance.
You make a good point, except we have a quorum.
Right, I was going to say.
Right, we have a quorum, you
I
can
was
act.
absent a couple of sessions. Do you want to revote those so that I can vote them?
We also would be deliberately announcing ourselves as incapable of doing what we are told we shall do, in the town charter.
We can move forward to vote. I'd be curious in the ongoing discussion on, had we gone the other way the other night and ended up at 4-4-1, that sort of says someone has to change their mind for the sake of making a recommendation for the Finance Committee, as opposed to voting what they feel as an individual member. Is the right recommendation to come forward?
Because
Not necess-
this will go 4-3-1 if everybody continues with the same vote they had.
And the assumption is that you can read minds, and I know I can't.
And some people
Somebody
might
is
have
free to
changed their
change.
minds. I mean, it is possible that over the course of the week, since we've met on it, somebody could have changed their minds or changed their position, so.
I appreciate discussion. Yeah.
All right.
Is there any further discussion on it, on Article 41?
So the motion is to take no action?
Yes. So, all in favor of taking no action? Opposed?
Wow.
Abstaining? Are you
I'm
abstaining?
going to oppose.
You're going to oppose, all right. So that's 7-1-0, right?
Yes.
All right, so there's no action. All right, thank you. So I believe we have completely voted.
Was there one more that we had to do? No, was that it?
I had 3. Yeah, that was it. I mean, there were some very, very minor, so minor that there was absolutely nothing substantive. I mean, we changed the word from following to follows or something, absolutely no substance at all, or.
Why do I
added-
have, on the bylaw, the public marijuana consumption law, on the recommendation of the Finance Committee?
That was our
it's- it-
placeholder,
It's in red.
because,
Yeah.
so it's our placeholder for.
So it would come
So
to
we
your
would-
attention.
So we would know that we have to actually type something in. We
Oh,
knew we
I
had
see.
to make that change.
But we
tonight.
already did make the vote.
Yes,
Just now.
but that was,
What am I saying?
Jim, we went over this
Yes,
yesterday.
we went over it 2 minutes ago, too, yeah.
Jim, right after the motion to adjourn, they're gonna run home and turn it to black. So the quicker we
are.
get there, the quicker they can
As-
fix it for
as
us.
soon as we adjourn, we're changing that, the,
I think Jared's changing it.
changing his, our,
I was going to do that, but it's not behaving, so I will wait to do this afterwards.
all right. All right, so we did send you
So the,
book today?
did the vote counts change? Do you have to change the votes for the other two articles to the extent that the number were different than earlier?
Well,
I've scrolled too
we
fast.
probably could, we'll look at those.
We revoted them tonight with a
Yes, we
different
did.
makeup, right?
It's an easy change.
We have other things to change.
Okay.
We found, believe me, it's been proofread 10 times over, and I'm sure there's still some minor glitches somewhere, but we have to end it at some point. And we are ending it tonight, because I am not going to drive myself crazy anymore. So we did send it to you. If you have anything that is anything but minor, we will listen to them.
Everyone
Otherwise,
get a chance to look at it, or?
but I sent it late morning, I
Yeah.
think.
Of course, keep in mind that we did make.
We did make some other very
some
minor
other
changes
that we
here.
got.
But again, they were typos and things
Yeah.
like that.
We corrected, I think, pretty much most of them. Right, Jared?
Yeah.
Jared, did you get to work at all today?
This is just like this because of
I didn't have a long lunch, short lunch.
Jared lunch, okay. Anybody have anything?
I'm just going back to,
Did you have anything else? No? Typos? Spelling? Anything?
I'm usually told I really don't have anything.
Well, Larry had sent me some stuff on my essay too, so at least 4
We
people have.
corrected them, though, today, didn't you?
Yes,
send
yes,
them?
yeah.
So we have since corrected them.
Yes, no. No, I don't mean it's subsequent to what I sent out, no. I think it's been looked at by at least 4 people by now.
The 4 of us were very close to each other on email today.
Yes. And we were so slap happy last night that we were putting in foreign words even, to see if anyone would notice.
Seeds. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Instead of greetings. she
Instead
wanted
of
to put
greetings,
"Hola."
we had about 10 different, on how you say hello in 10
Tried to
different
get
languages.
all of the different cultures and ethnicities.
Like I said, we get a little slap happy at the end. So anybody, Mike, you're scrolling and scrolling.
Well, anyhow.
the fire and the ambulance, I know Kevin raised the issue about making it clear what the future purposes were, or the future plans. At least on the fire one, I didn't see that in there. Were you guys going to add that as part of the explanation? Instead of just saying, if you approve this, the balance is $300,000, but then at least let them know the next fire truck is planned for fiscal
did-
whatever at a cost of this.
We talked about it, but we thought that it could be
Right.
quite uncertain as to what might happen to any of the
What article
fire
it was?
apparatus.
It's in the teens, I
It's in
think,
the
Joe.
teens.
17 and 18?
We did do it for the ambulance, because that is on a regular 7-year schedule, so we did put that the next one was
Yeah, the other one
FY
just says our
'22.
current capital plan includes this, and if you understand the capital
Right.
plan, it comes up each year and things move around, but at least,
No, we did, we actually did discuss it when we were doing the text
Yeah, we
boxes, but
decided
decided
not
not
to.
to. Because
Not
we,
to put a year, because it
Of
happened
the
with
uncertainty of-
damage to an ambulance, and if there's a damage to one of these vehicles, it could end the
could end their life,
asset's life immediately. So-
even if mileage-wise or length of time-wise, it may not be. So we decided not to. We did talk about that, though.
The ambulance is in there for 22, though.
Yeah, we did put the ambulance for FY '22,
Because that's specific to the ambulance, but
right. But even that was cut short
Yeah.
before
Once.
because it was an accident.
The minutes from one of our meetings, the chief did tell us when he expected fire apparatus to require, though, I think, so. It's available.
there was a question that came up, and I had gotten the information and
Yeah, I
forwarded
thought so,
on to
yeah.
folks. Okay.
Well,
Very good.
anything
All
else?
set.
All right, my. Is there a motion to adjourn? We will be meeting on June 3rd. I will post a meeting for, say, around 6:15-ish, which can always be canceled, of course, if we don't need to meet before the town meeting. So otherwise, we will meet on June 3rd at Tantascwa
Do
Senior
we
High.
need a motion to accept the entirety of the warrant article? We don't need that. do we?
No, we've done them individually, no. So, is there a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn.
Second, all in favor? Wow, quickest meeting on record,
Ever.
7:16.
Seconded? You?
Sure.
I second.
Thank you for everyone, for all your hard work this year.